I mean, I obviously feel good about the win. Guys played hard, competed hard. We had good preparation. Obviously, it's been a really hard week. Monday was a hard emotional day. Tuesday, we had a great practice. We went twice. Wednesday, we went twice. And we played with some emotion tonight, which was fun to see. I thought the crowd really helped us. You know, it was like an 8, 9, 10-point game, and we were pressing. So really grateful to the fans that came out, because I thought the energy in Pauley kind of got us from that 9 or 10-point mark to maybe the 15 or 16-point mark. So I thought that was a big factor in the game. But again, really proud of our guys. Moses Brown sprained his ankle a little bit yesterday. We weren't even sure if he was going to play in the game, and he goes for 17 and 10. But we wanted to speed it up a little bit, get the pace up a little bit, and fortunately we were able to do that tonight. But, you know, it's been a hard week. It's just one game, but it's a good start.
Did you sense the guys kind of were galvanized and together and were on the cusp of this kind of game based on what you had seen in practice and before the game?
Just didn't know. Just didn't know. I love what I've seen. Again, Monday morning was really tough. But we came back, and I thought had a pretty good practice Monday. Two hard practices Tuesday, 2 hard practices Wednesday, one harder than the other, and then we went pretty hard this morning, and guys played well. You know, we've got pretty good talent on this team, and we really didn't structurally do a lot different than we've been doing. We just sped it up a little bit, tried to advance the ball a little bit more, and tried to speed the game up a little bit.
You also really attacked the basket. How important was that?
Well, it's important. We were hopeful in this game we could attack the paint, attack the rim. Obviously, when you see zone, the first thing when you see a zone, you want to get to the paint, and we were decent at doing that. You don't want to settle for perimeter jump shots if a team's playing you in zone. You simply want to get the ball to the blue via the pass or the dribble and play inside out, attack the rim, and we were able to do that. I thought we rebounded pretty well. That was, I think, a big key in the game. We had a plus 12 rebounding advantage. Got 5 guys in double figures. We hit 90 points, so there's some good. Again, I'm one of those pretty even keel guys. I'm not a guy that gets too high after one win, but it was a good start. Good start.
Coach, congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
What did you learn from your father?
Who? How long do I have?
I mean about being the head coach at UCLA. I covered your father as a student.
Did
here.
you?
Yes, I did. But what did you learn from your father to be a head coach at UCLA?
Well, I don't know about it being at UCLA. I played for my dad at UAB, and then I was an assistant for my dad at UAB. My dad was a great coach, and he passed away 7 years ago today. So it's a little emotional for me to even think about it. But my dad had great memories of being here at UCLA. But my dad was, again, he was a great coach. I think he's in 10 or 11 Hall of Fames. But the best thing about my dad, he was an incredible people person. So that's really the biggest takeaway for me, is just how to treat people. And just anybody you come into contact with. So I think hopefully I got some of that from him in terms of the way that I try to deal with the guys. And so really more of the relationship piece and just how to treat people the right way. But I miss my dad. I miss my dad. He loved being here, but obviously he was following Coach Wooden, which was a pretty hard guy to follow. But I've got great memories being a ball boy here and seeing a lot of good players.
Coach, you mentioned the emotions earlier in the week. Was there anything that you said to the players, or maybe some of the leaders on the team said, to make sure those emotions got channeled in the proper way?
You know, we collectively, Dwayne Broussard, Tyus Edney, and myself, we're kind of all helping coach the team, and I thought Tyus gave a really emotional talk. I guess that was on Monday, and just, you know, what it means to put the UCLA uniform on, and the way you've got to look, the way you've got to act, the way you've got to play. Talked about the history here and the tradition here, and what it means to be a basketball player at UCLA, and he got emotional. I mean, Tyus was pretty emotional as he spoke to the team, and I certainly think that had an effect on him, and guys have worked really hard, and there's no way to foresee what was going to happen, but the guys did play with some spirit and some energy, and it was good to see.
Coach, you said earlier this week that you're going to pour all of your energy into the players, and this is about them, to get them to see them be able to celebrate a win for the first time in a few weeks. How did that make you feel as a head coach?
Well, it was exciting. We had a very, very excited locker room. You know, it's been a really hard 2 weeks. You know, we beat a really good Loyola Marymount team. We beat a good Notre Dame team. But then the last 2 weeks has been tough. You know, we lose to Belmont, we go on the road and get hammered pretty good by Cincinnati, played decent against Ohio State, come back here. And so we've had a hard 2 weeks. And their head coach, the guy they came here to play for, obviously he's let go. And so it's been hard. It's been hard. But I think the last 3 days, the guys have done a really good job of trying to get their spirits back up. And they were incredibly, incredibly excited in the locker room after the game. And I thought the bench was great. I just thought the energy of our team was much better.
Coach, what do you think of the defensive effort tonight? It looked like you guys were using the press a little bit more and creating turnovers and some dunks and some energy from that.
Yeah, I thought it was up and down a little bit, and but we did want to press more in this game. It's kind of it's not a full court trap-oriented press. It's just the press that kind of kill and clog. But I thought we did get some steals out of it, and we got some steals, and we scored. Let's see how many transition points we had. I'm not sure, but I thought, yeah, we had 19, but I thought we advanced the ball better. We got a few steals out of it, and it got us going a little bit. So we really wanted to push the tempo of this game. So we wanted to press more, trap a little bit more, try to run a little bit more after a made shot, get it out quicker, advance it quicker, and so we were able to do that. I thought defensively a little up and down, but for the most part, pretty good.
You mentioned practicing twice on Tuesday and twice again on Wednesday. Is that a departure from the status quo, or had you guys been doing that all year?
We've done it some, especially obviously we're out of school, and so we're on the break right now. So when you're on the break, you've got a little bit more time. So obviously we start school Monday, so it'll be a little different then. But it was we've struggled so much. We just felt, you know, it's a balancing act of you want fresh legs, so you don't want to kill them. But at the same time, we just felt we needed a lot of work. We needed to do a lot of things because we tried to tweak a thing or two here or there and change it, you know, a couple things. So we just needed a lot of practice time. But we may go twice again tomorrow. I mean, we'll obviously we'll go once tomorrow. One of the players after the game asked me if we were going to tape tomorrow, and I looked at him like he was nuts. Yeah, we're going to tape. We're going to go hard at least once or twice tomorrow. So, anyway, I know we've got Cal at 1 o'clock Saturday, but we've just got a lot of work to do. So,
what led you to start Chris tonight?
I'm a fan of his. I like him a lot. I think he's a hard matchup. And he's a versatile guy. He's really athletic. I'll be really surprised if one day he's not playing in the NBA. I mean, he's got that NBA body, length, skill. He's just got to get more consistent. He ended up tonight with 7 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. He's just the kind of a guy, jack of all trades, that can do a lot of things. He can play the wing. He can play inside. He's fast. He can guard. He can rebound. He can shoot. I'm just he's a guy that I like a lot, and I think he's a hard matchup.
Murry, as you go along over the next few weeks, will you be changing some things with the system or with the way you guys play, or are you going to pretty much stick to what Coach Alford had installed? Well,
a lot of everything we were doing was all structurally good stuff. I mean, Steve's a great coach. I mean, he's a heck of a coach. So there was nothing we were doing that structurally wasn't right. We'd been struggling, turning it over too much. We had 24 turnovers last game, 12 tonight, and played much faster tonight, but had 12 less turnovers. So we were more efficient. But yeah, we're going to tweak some things. We'll keep a lot of the things the same. We didn't run a lot of stuff tonight. There weren't a lot of sets called. We just kind of let them play a little bit, and we had talked about that for 3 days. But we'll keep some things the same, and we'll tweak some things that we feel like we need to make us a better team.